Hi, Corey again. I just want to insert this little bit of a video in here to make a little, like an explanation. Some of the things you're going to hear me talk about, like the money end, the neck, the such as that, these are just ways that I've learned to better describe certain things that we use. So it helped me to remember with all my years of GI teching / GI nursing and explaining and teaching a lot of people, because I've taught a lot of different people. So if you hear me call something like a neck, it's just a little bitty thing, like a trigger, so that you don't have to think about it in the urgent times. There are a few different ways to do things. There are some solid 100% right ways to do things. Other than that, it's just, I'm just trying to make it easier for you, because that's what we're trying to do, do a successful procedure to save a person's life. I'm just trying to make it simple. All right, so here is the ERBE, E-R-B-E. Okay, it's very specific. Some of the things that we use for cautery, to cauterize bleeds, are a little bit universal. You can plug those into the OR cautery things, huh?
COVIDian.
Yeah, but you're not going to know which ones those are, so just don't even worry about it. When you get ready to do a procedure, make sure you have the ERBE so you don't have to think about it. Just keep it simple. Do the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. So anyway, here's your ERBE. You're going to plug it in. It's already plugged in. To turn on the ERBE, this is going to seem kind of basic, but in the heat of the moment, it's not really basic. I'm going to turn this on right here. It's going to sing a nice little song. And then you're going to see like a little bit of it's kind of like a library, if you want to call it that, a little list of things to do that you can do. Hot snare, you're not going to worry about. APC colon, possibly an APC. But anyway, to go down through the list, there's several. You hit this arrow right here. That gives you the next. One more time. Gives you the next. And then you can go back up to the very beginning. So that's how you do those. For instance, if you're going to be doing, a lot of times we do urgent / emergent ulcer bleeds, because you can bleed a lot out of an ulcer. So if you're going to do APC, and I'll explain what APC is here in a minute, but to turn on the ERBE, if you're in the stomach, just think you need to be in the stomach list. So you're going to go down one more time. APC stomach. Generally, that's what you're going to want to do, and then just hit that. That activates it. Okay? And if, oh man, I hit the wrong button, no big deal. Just go to select program. It's going to basically send you back to the selection of the library. And if you miss it the first time, that's okay. Just keep going, no big deal. And then you'll find it. Now, these settings are preset as far as the watts and the coag and all that kind of thing. So you don't have to think about it. You don't have to adjust it. But if they have an ulcer, just think it's in the stomach. So go to APC stomach and then just hit there. So another thing about this machine, I want to show you what to leave alone. So this has been unplugged. This doesn't look like much of a cord, but this is very, very valuable. During emergency procedure, you're not going to use this, but always have it plugged in right there, because there's a lot of things as GI that we need to have this, and we only have one. That says monopolar. You're not going to use this, because anything that you're going to use in the emergency cautery, it's not with that, but just leave this plugged in. Don't lose it. Let me get this wrapped up here. Please, please, please. I'm just going to tuck this down here in our nice little handy dandy basket. Up here is bipolar, and we're going to talk about the cautery gold probe specifically. That is bipolar. You do not need to ground. But anyway, so there's that. And there's, if you can look a little closer, this is a dark blue base. Right here on the top, you'll see where it says a lighter blue, says bipolar. This one here says monopolar. And then it was also said monopolar, neutral, blah, blah, blah. And then APC. You're going to want to know about the APC down here. And you're going to want to know about the bipolar up here. The rest of this you don't need to, other than your grounding pad and stuff. But anyway, leave this alone, leave it in there, because we can't do our procedures without this. And this is what you want.
Maybe just show the argon tank.
Yeah.
We can show it again when we do that.
Sure. So for APC, specifically, only for APC, only, as for argon plasma coagulation, APC, on the side is our tank with our argon gas. So with APC only, you need to open this up, turn this on all the way to the top, to the side, and then, which it's actually open and stuff. And then go ahead and shut it down, and shut it back, and then you can do your procedure and things like that. If this is not open, then you cannot use the APC. It'll alarm, and then it'll be a red box and stuff like that. And I'll actually show you, just real quick, to show you the error and things like that. So anyway, that's what that is. This is where the APC gas is, the argon plasma gas. For APC only, that is the only time you need to worry about the argon plasma gas is if you're using APC, not with anything else.
All right. And, which we'll probably show later, but your grounding pad that you use is just standard covidine, same as what we use in the OR.
Yep, and it goes right there, but I'll show you where that. Yep.
My only question was, what does this button do?
That, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's for configuring these, but ERBE, the representatives came in and they actually set everything and stuff. So I think that's probably
that makes sense.
some kind of a configuration or whatever. But in all my years, I haven't messed with it, so we'll just pretend like that's not there. That's a good question, huh?
All right.
Okay.
Next, we'll separate video and we'll go through the cautery actual tools.